So my name's Julian Gerighty. I'm the creative director on The Crew.
Let's talk a little bit about the PS4 and how it's been as a platform to develop for.
So the PS4 version of The Crew is being developed by Reflections in England, and we've been fortunate because it's an incredible piece of kit. The things that we've liked the most is the ease of development. Compared to previous generations, this is something that's really a big help to us, and it allows us to do a lot of things much faster than we could do before. And it comes out of the box with lots of features that I think are incredibly cool. Just the pad, for example, and the trackpad on the pad that we use to scroll around our world on the satellite view of the map, that's something that's instinctive because of iPhones and tablets now. And it's something that has become part of our almost grammar in terms of interaction. And that, of course, we had to use for the interaction for our satellite map. Another thing is the sharing feature. That's incredibly useful and incredibly relevant for our audience. Being able to play a game and share it instantly is something that's really sensational.
When it comes to next generation launches, we always see a lot of racing games. Why is that?
I think the traditional racing game, which is a few cars on a circuit, is something that's fairly easy to do. It's very, very difficult to do well. So, some of the big racing names out there, like Gran Turismo, are incredibly good quality games. So those aren't easy to do. But just getting a few cars, some physics on a racing course is not particularly difficult. Where it gets to be a big challenge is when you imagine an open world and different kinds of racing experiences. And that's what The Crew is trying to do. So we're trying to do something a little bit different, and it's a little bit more tricky, so it's going to take us a little bit more time.
When it comes to The Crew, can you talk a little about the gameplay experience and tie into the fact that it is a shared experience in many ways?
Of course. The Crew, basically, at its foundation, is a massively multiplayer, open-world driving game. What that means is that we've built this incredible playground, and you can share that with all the other players. If you don't want to play with them, that's not a problem. You can carry on your story in your world, but the world around you will be living. It'll be dynamic. There'll be other players there. If you want to challenge them or make them join your crew, that's 2-3 clicks on your controller away. So that's something that's really exciting and is really only possible on this generation of consoles.
You just referenced a little while ago the touch generation that's grown up playing iPads and mobile devices. Talk a little about how you guys are going to connect when it comes to a second screen experience for The Crew.
So of course, as a lot of Ubisoft games like Assassins or Watch Dogs, we have a second screen experience, and we use that for 2 or 3 things actually. The first is allowing you to customize your vehicle. So we've got our whole headquarters experience where you can go look at your cars, go into their engines, customize each individual piece, and then build them back up and send them to the HD experience for your game session that evening. But we've also got the whole social aspect as well, where you can get together with your crew and propose missions for your next game session. And we'll have also a free-to-play game, which is just a small strategy game, basically, that will allow you to participate in events that will influence your HD experience too.